Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the president of this fantastic, and I do mean fantastic, organization, the East Coast Music Hall of Fame, Tommy Petillo, and the vice president, Billy Grieco. Give them a hand. They put this all together.
Thank you so much. Thank you all very much. I hope you're having a great time. Mr. Tommy Petillo. Present the roses to your wife.
I'm friggin' exhausted. I need a scotch. Anyway, I could have never done this without this gentleman, and really without this lady right here, the most important person in my life, my wife, Marina. So, Billy, my love, this is for you. She's amazing. She really, really went overboard for me. Love you. You gonna take the mic?
Thank you. Thank you. That's enough, Tommy. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay, now, I promised Joe I'd only take 30 seconds. It's extremely important that I recognize the gentleman and his team that made this not only possible, but as organized and as efficient as it is, Mr. Joseph Marioni and Mark Barron.
Thank you. Bill Grieco, Tommy Petillo, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of the show. We're almost at the finale, and it is going to be huge.
Thank you to all you people that bought the tickets, all our ambassador members. Let's keep this thing going. It's a great organization.
Step by step, it wasn't hard to do. Kiss by kiss and hand in hand, that's the way it all began. Soon we found the perfect time for love.
From the first time the Crest appeared on the charts in 1957, up until the last note the Brooklyn Bridge sang together on stage on January 17, 2010, the lead voice of Johnny Maestro was a blessing to all who had the pleasure of hearing it. Enraptured as most New York area teenagers of the day, with friends he met at the Henry Street Settlement House on the Lower East Side, formed a vocal group and chose the name The Crests. In 1957, they recorded two songs Maestro wrote himself, My Juanita, and Sweetest One. Both songs hit the charts, but it wasn't until their recording of 16 Candles that Johnny and the original Crest made their mark on the nationwide scene.
16 candles.
With 11 national chart hits and several national television appearances from 1958 to 1960, fast forward to 1968, when Johnny, at the time singing lead for the Del Satins, decided to merge with a brass rock combo he met at a Battle of the Bands on Long Island. Performing in New York's hottest music venues and an appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show led to a #3 national score with the Johnny Webb masterpiece, The Worst That Could Happen.
But it's the worst that could happen to me.
The double-sided gem, Welcome Me Love and Blessed Is the Rain, cemented Maestro's place as one of the premier lead vocalists and powerhouse in rock and roll. 4 albums on Buddha followed, and 4 more singles charted, including Your Husband, My Wife, considered by many to be one of the group's finest moments on record. But it was Maestro's arrangement of You'll Never Walk Alone, released as a single in 1969, that the group would frequently use as their encore. to an inevitable standing ovation.
And you never walk
Johnny is gone, but his songs and memory will be with us for time immemorial. The East Coast Music Hall of Fame is proud to induct Mr. Johnny Maestro.
God bless that man. Boy, what a gift. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium one of the original Brooklyn Bridge, Mr. Les Couchy.
Thank you. Thank you. I tell you, as an original member of the Del Satins and the Brooklyn Bridge, it's a great pleasure to be here. We're here to honor, at this particular time, Mr. Johnny Maestro. His real name was John Peter Mastrangelo. We all know him as Johnny Maestro. The guys in the band knew him as Johnny. That's how close we were. And his very important part of my life personally, changed it twice. As a young fella singing in the street corners of New York, we went down to this place called the Henry Street Settlement House, looking for that echo that Kenny Vance always sings about. We went into this room, and at the far corner was this guy, all by himself at the edge of the stage with a guitar or bass. Who knew the difference at the time? Guitar or bass, they all look alike. So we went up to this person, and to our amazement, because we learned Juanita and Sweetest One, they were our theme songs on the street. They were our Bible out there. And to run into Johnny Maestro in person like we did was an inspiration, and it was a moment that I didn't even know what we did or say or whatever, but I just know in my mind it stayed. It changed our life. The Del Satins got on its way, met the same people that Johnny did, Al Brown, Billy Dawn Smith, and we went on, had a great career. The Vietnam War came, the Del Satins kind of split up a little bit. But while in Vietnam, I get a letter from Fred Ferrara, original Del Satin Brooklyn Bridge. God rest his soul, he's passed. And sends me a letter that says that Johnny Maestro is the lead singer of the Del Satins. I said, what are you, crazy? How do you get Johnny Maestro to be in the Del Satins? It was phenomenal, because when I got out, I got a call from Fred. We got to go to work. I went down to rehearsal, and there was Johnny. Set my career until this day. The influence of Johnny in my life, the Del Satins and the Brooklyn Bridge, is what it is. It's who we are today. So, in honor of Johnny, who was a great artist, a great producer, who produced Del Satin stuff, produced a lot of the artists that are here today. He was a gifted, not only a gifted singer, but what he did with his voice. The albums we did, the last album that he did was a special album called Peace on Earth, Songs of Inspiration. It was an album that was kind of sophisticated, but its purpose was to raise money to build a hospital annex in a place called Medjugorje, Yugoslavia, a very important place. That was Johnny's last project. So, in honor of Johnny, and from the East Coast Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, myself, in presence of the Brooklyn Bridge, our fans of all the musicians that are here, we want to present the award to Lisa, Tracy, and Brad, the children of Johnny Maestro. Come on out, guys. These are wonderful kids. We all grew up with them. How are you guys? Come on over here. It's such an honor to have them here with us. And we're going to present the award for Johnny to them. So who has the award? Does anybody have the award here? Can we present it to them, please? Come on, here we go. Mr. Johnny Maestro. Lifetime Achievement Award. We called him the natural. Johnny was a natural. The
Ladies and
highest-
gentlemen,
Here we
Les
go.
Couchy.
First off, our entire family would like to thank the East Coast Music Hall of Fame Board of Directors for recognizing the talent and accomplishments of our dad, Johnny Maestro, by awarding him with the Lifetime Achievement Award. We would like to thank everyone that was part of his life and worked with him throughout the years. Each and every one of you were an integral part of his success. We want to specifically thank all of the members of the Johnny Maestro and the Brooklyn Bridge and their families. They were our extended family when we were growing up, and the Bridge was one big family when they were on the road. Most importantly, we want to thank his fans for the love and support you have shown through the years, especially for all your thoughts and prayers while he was sick.
He was a humble man who was very grateful to be blessed with a gift that allowed him to do what he loved and to share his music with all of you. Without you, Johnny Maestro may have just continued singing on the streets of Manhattan instead of being recognized here tonight. From the crests to the Brooklyn Bridge and everything in between, he performed throughout the U.S. and Europe, spanning his career over 5 decades. He recorded numerous charted hits and received 3 gold records. He gave generously of his time, performing benefit concerts for numerous good causes, and he also founded the Johnny Maestro and the Brooklyn Bridge Scholarship Fund. Among his many accolades, the Bridge was inducted into the Vocal Group Hall of Fame, the South Carolina Music Hall of Fame, and the Long Island Music Hall of Fame. Singing was his passion, and he proved that every time he went out on the stage. No matter what obstacles he faced, he always found the strength and courage to still put on an amazing show. And we all knew, excuse me, we all know he is right here with us tonight.
My dad had a God-given voice, a gift. Not to be mistaken, if you close your eyes when he sang his first note to his money note, you knew it was Johnny Maestro. And he would have been honored to be surrounded by such great talent as you see here tonight. And
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause
Well-
for Brad, Tracy, and Lisa. And welcome to the stage, the Brooklyn Bridge.
Thank you.
I heard you're getting married. Heard you're getting married. This time you're really sure. And this is the end.
Thank you so much. At this time, we'd like to bring up a dear friend to sing Gee, But I'd Give the World, written by Billy Don Smith, a good friend Tommy Mara, singing lead for the Crest these days. Tommy Mara, ladies and gentlemen.
Never let you go. Love me too. Take these arms that I bore you, then you try to give your heart to me. You are my desire, just for you I live. If you would please be mine, there's nothing that I wouldn't give. Oh, gee, won't you love me too? Love me too. Take these arms that I bore you, then I will be eternally yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Brooklyn Bridge with Tommy Mara. Take a bow, fellas. To make this next presentation, the recipient is Larry Chance, but to make this presentation, we're going to bring on the original lead singer of the Del Satins, Stan Ziska, and a guy that's been singing with the Earls for over 40 years. Please welcome Bobby T. Stan Ziska and Bobby T.
How about the show? You like the show so far? It's a great honor to be here tonight, and I just want you to know that I know this next gentleman that's getting this award for about 100 years. We go back way, way back, Larry Chance and I, but I think someone that knows him a little bit better would like to say a word or two. Mr. Bobby T, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. I'll make this short, but I have to say, 55 years ago, I met Larry Chance. How lucky is that? any musician on this stage, any singer, background singer, would love to get behind Larry and play behind him and sing behind him. How lucky is that? Anyway, we had the records, remember then? Never, I Believe, Cry, Cry, Cry. But I want to say Larry is a singer. He can also get down and dirty with a rock song. He could get blue if he wants to and sing the blues. And also, he can caress a ballad like nobody I know. Anyway, Larry Chance, we love him.
First, I want to thank Petillo and Grieco. Sounds like a law firm, don't it? Anyway, I am so humbled to be among these people that I grew up admiring. And it's very special to me. And these guys, and my honey that keeps me in line, my beautiful daughter, her hubby, and my little grandson that flew up all the way from Florida to be with me tonight. And I just wish, here we go, my original guys could be here too, including those who passed on. Mr. Larry Palumbo, who passed away serving our nation, my best friend. Anyway, what can I say? This is for you. For every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows, a flower grows. I believe that somewhere in the darkest night, a candle glows, a candle glows. I believe for everyone who goes astray, someone will come, show the way. I believe above the storm, the smallest prayer can still be heard. Can still be heard. I believe that someone in the great sun hears every word. Hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, touch a leaf, see the sky, then I know I believe. I know that at one time or another, we've all lost someone near and dear to our hearts. But there's no cause to fear because there's someone above who watches over each and every one of us. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, touch a leaf, see the sky, and I know I believe somewhere above there is a heaven. Somewhere above there is a star. I am so deeply humbled. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Good night. God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Chance and the Earls. Larry Chance on his induction into the East Coast
Thank you so
Music
much.
Hall of Fame. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Please, while you're standing, give it up for the Mark Barron Orchestra. These guys work so hard. The Mark Barron Orchestra. I have been privileged, and I do mean privileged, to host this event. I say thank you to all of you. Let's do it again next year. God bless you all. Have a safe trip home. See you then. God bless you.
I said, see, rider. Oh, see what you have done. I said, see, rider. Oh, see what you have done. Oh, girl, you made me love you. Now you love me, man, that's gone. Hear what I say? Well, I'm going away, baby, and I won't be back till fall. And I'm going away, baby, and I won't be back till fall. Well, if I find me a good girl, I wanna be back at all. Hear what I said? I said, see, rider. Oh, see what you have done. I said, see, rider. Oh, see what you have done. Well, girl, you made me love you. No, wait a minute. I said, see, rider. Oh, see what you have done. I said, see, rider. Oh, see what you have done. Oh, girl, you made me love you. No, you love me, man, go. Heard what I said? I said, see, rider. 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 I said, see. When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king.